we got everybody. What's up? My name's Anthony. Today on Oper8durr, we're going to be going over my loadout. Generally the dude who answers your questions on Facebook and does all of the stuff on the website. All right, we're going to go through my stuff. All right, so we're going to start off with my first line. My first line gear is a Hsgi Sure Grip Battle Belt. Mounted on my Sure Grip Battle Belt, I have a handmade Blue Force style double stacked mag pouch that holds 2 M4 mags. I have an SDS Industries single 203 shell holder for a quicker reload for my 203. I do have one piece of Condor gear. All of the Geardos out there are going to cry a little, but I do have a Condor rolling dump pouch, mainly because my issued dump pouch just blew out, and so I needed to replace it, and this was at a game and it was cheap.
We will not forgive you, Anthony.
It's fine. I have, on the back, I have a Blue Force Gear GP pouch, which I've turned into an IFAK, which I use just an S-clip to hold it shut. And it is a fully stacked IFAK. It's got quick clot, gloves, scissors, all of the fun stuff. On this side, I have a single Tactical Tailor general purpose munitions pouch. It's mainly for smokes and stuff. I use it for my Thunder Bee. Then on this side, I have my KWA M9 mounted in a Serpa made by Blackhawk Industries. On my knees, I run Alta knee pads. I have had these since the dawn of time. They have one has a nail stuck in it. They're good knee pads. They're super cheap, and they'll last you for a while. And these kind of smell bad. All right, so now we're gonna take a look at my second line gear. I run a Tactical Assault Gear Banshee rifle plate carrier made by Shellback Tactical. In the front, I have a Blue Force Gear 10-speed triple, and I also have a Faro Concepts Kydex insert for my cummerbund. Along the side, I have backup grenades for my 203. This is a Blackhawk Industries OD 203 pouch. And then on this side, I have an ATS general purpose pouch. I keep all kinds of weird stuff in here like dead rags, multi-tools, food, zip ties, all of the other essentials. On the back side of the plate carrier, I have mounted a Ares Armor Pack 7, I believe. It's a quick detach pack. It has 4 ITW Fastex buckles on it that allow it to drop off of my plate carrier. And then I also have a secondary retention system where I've used the extra strapping from the Banshee to cinch it down to my gear. It has spots built in for 6 magazines on the back for buddy mags. It also has on the interior spots for a PEC 117 radio brick, as well as a 3-liter Camelback bladder. In here I'm running a Osprey hydration carrier. It's got parts that are OEM by Nalgene. And I'm also carrying my tank and my regulator for my Polar Star. In the back part of the plate carrier, I have food and extra first aid equipment that I can't carry on my first line, as well as more food. On the inside of the plate carrier, just in case, it's a rarity that I ever use it, but it's there just in case. But on the inside of the plate carrier, on the inside of the cummerbund, I have 2 more sets of Blue Force Gear mag pouches. I have 3 on that side, and I have an identical set on the other side. This set is actually hand-stitched by a friend of mine, so it's not actual Blue Force Gear, but it's all IR spec nylon, so I keep it because it was something we tried to do and it never made it. Next thing we're going to talk about is my helmet. I run a real OpsCore fast bump helmet. On the inside, I have my goggles run through my suspension system so I don't have to run the swivel clips on the side. I run ESS profile goggles. They're great. I've had dozens of them issued to me and I run them all the time. I don't have any problems with them. Mounted on the helmet itself, I have a contour camera. I have an Action Mic fan set that I run through the helmet to help keep my goggles from fogging. And then on the other side, I have a Surefire helmet light that has red, white, and an IR strobe for IFF at night. When I'm wearing my helmet, generally, if I can get my radio to work, I have a headset. My radios generally run on the outside of my backpack in an Eagle Industries embedder pouch. If I can get it to work, I run it. Generally, it doesn't work, so I don't. But I run my headset through my helmet as well. generally we roll on green team, so what I have in front of me is generally what we wear when we're on green team. We like to wear Woodlands. As you can see, I'm wearing my Woodland Combat shirt. I really like them. It's true spec. And then also when I'm running with my team from Ohio, because that's where I'm originally from, we generally run flight suits, and I have a tan and an OD flight suit that I run as well. They're very comfortable. I really like them. You should probably try it out. Alright, some of the other little bonus gear that I have on me. My go-to gloves are usually mechanics wear gloves. I've been wearing them since my deployment in 2004. I've only worn out about 2 other sets of these, so they last a long time. They're relatively cheap, and you can get them just about anywhere, like airsoft.com. I also always, I've ditched military-style boots in favor of more hiking-style boots. They're more comfortable. They're a little bit better on my knees and back. What I generally run is I wear Vask Trekkers. They're Gore-Tex, they're waterproof, and currently I probably have about 3,000 or 4,000 miles on them. And then to accompany those, everybody needs to get a good set of socks. These are $15 Smartwool brand hiking socks. They keep your toes comfy, they keep you from getting blisters. Everybody should go get some good socks. They keep your feet warm when they're wet, and they're incredible. It's a good deal for $15. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about my gun real quick. We're just going to go over it real fast. I have a Polar Star installed in a GMP body. Mounted on my Polar Star, I have a VFC EGLM. I have a Phoenix TK15 weapon light with a pressure switch. I save my Surefires for my real steel weapons. I don't run nice lights on my BB guns because they'll get shot out, and I don't want them destroyed. I have flip-up backup iron sights. I have a Trijicon ACOG with a 4x optical zoom. This is actually a replica. As much as I'd like to run my real Trijicon on my gun, I'm not going to do it. And then I also have a side saddle pouch on the side. Generally I keep red rags in there, but I also have a quick detach suppressor for my flash hider that just pops on and off, so in case I need to go quiet. Coming out of the bottom of my gun, I have an Amped Airsoft grip line. It's very flexible. It keeps keeps the airline from kinking whenever I'm running. I'm holding my gun in weird positions. And as you can see, it has a custom paint job because I like to spray paint all of the things that I own. Last but not least, on the back I have a Magpul fixed Mo stock. It's non-collapsing, but since I only run a buffer tube LiPo to power my Polar Star, I don't need it to move. And it's incredibly comfortable, and it's the cheapest stock that Magpul sells. So there you go. Alright, well, this has been Anthony again at Amped Airsoft. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Email us at sales@ampedairsoft.com. Check out the rest of our videos by following this link right in this region right here. And have a good night.